So I want to talk about all the upgrades I made to my bike packing setup just to solve all the little inconveniences I experienced last year in my first month of solo bike packing. I feel like when all you have is your bike and the gear on your bike, you get to kind of spoil yourself and be real specific and nitpicky about what works. Because you have such limited things. They make up how your day flows. Jonny Nelson, last year was my first year doing some bike packing solo. Spent almost a month on the bike and I let myself upgrade a ton of things this year. So I'm leaving to go on my dream trip to Austria. I'm gonna bike through Austria into Germany in about a few days. This is what I'm bringing with me, and if you're interested, I'm gonna post those videos along the way, show the ride, show the stops, show the good beer and pretzels and food. I'm so excited. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll start with the biggest things I've changed on the exterior, and then the most important things, followed by all the little nitty-gritty details. Okay, so the first thing is I let myself get some custom bags. So I've got three big bags right now. I've got this waterproof Ortlieb, which I had last year. And then I got this giant frame bag and this front bag by Bags by Bird. It's so nice just to get down to three big bags. A problem I felt like I had is I felt like I always just had things just like falling off the bike and like no specific rhyme or reason to like compartments on the bike. It's just like, it's where I could fit it in. Another thing this kind of solves for me is needing to re-strap things on and off the bike all the time in a very finicky way. The frame bag is bolted to the frame and laced up. I've just decided that that's staying on the bike the whole trip. If somebody really wants to steal a custom frame bag, they can. But I'm going to leave that on. The Ortlieb is easy to take on and off, but the Goldback bag is where I'm going to keep everything that I'd want with me going into shops and stores or hotels, going on the plane. It's my electronics, my clothes, my toiletries. And the element that I really love about this bag is when I had it custom made, I asked Jay from Bags by Bird to put an extra loop in it so I could make it into a backpack. I love this element of it. It's going to be just so nice getting off the bike and just carrying this whole bag with me like a backpack. It's only got two straps that I need to worry about. I just got a Nitto rack, which I love. It's stinking handsome and adorable. And the one strap loop will just literally lay across or just slot right onto this part of the rack. The custom frame bag, I'm so excited I waited until I got this bike with a bigger frame. This is a Kona Sutra LTD 2018. I had the 2022 last year. And I'd always wanted this specific bike. Somebody had it for sale used and I bought it from them. It's a little bit more of a touring position road bike than it is mountain bike. And they have a bigger triangle in this. So I was so excited that I waited to buy this bag. This has a double-decker setup, but there's a divider. You can divide it and undivide it if you want to run it as just a full frame bag. I got this jerry can today to put all my tools in, and I have these Revelate feed bags. One I just dump my camera in when I'm recording, and the other one's probably going to be for water. Speaking of water, I know this is so dumb. This thing is 40 ounces, 128 milliliters, and it tastes like water because it's in a single-walled steel bottle. When it's water, it tastes like water. Right now, it's juice. I love this. I don't think I'm ever going back to plastic again. I'm not a weight weenie. It's not the heaviest thing, and it's not the lightest thing either. But it's so nice. I'll probably carry a second one in here, but I am kind of looking around for a steel single wall bottle that has just like a flip top, so I don't have to unscrew it. So I just don't want to hesitate to drink liquids. This oversized cage is awesome. It's right down at the bottom of the bike so it can carry all the heavy weight down there. I'll get into this bag now. This is my Ortlieb that's waterproof. This is where some of the biggest upgrades to solving problems for me comes in. Okay, so what's nice about this bag is, well, one, it's waterproof and it comes on and off the seat post quite easily. Just attaches a little mechanism so you can bring this whole thing with you when you need to. What's in this bag is my sleep system, and it accounts for some of the biggest upgrades. And I think it's going to matter a ton because it's solving a problem of me getting terrible sleep night after night. And I really think it added up and just wrecked me. So I got a quilt. This is a 30-degree quilt. It's by Outdoor Vitals. I toss and turn all night long when I sleep. I can't wait to be able to just like roll and spin underneath this quilt. Hopefully it's a big upgrade. I'm willing to try it. It's also a big upgrade because quilts are kind of expensive. I am currently deciding to put my little rain booties and rain pants that I hate that are way too big in here. But the rest of it is my sleep system. This is the Rapida SL. It is recommended for side sleepers, and I've slept on it a couple times. It's awesome. It's very thick. It's plenty wide, and I love this guy. Oh, speaking of side sleeping, this is dumb. But when I sleep at home, I have a leg pillow that I put between my knees because I sleep on my side. And I bought myself an inflatable one. This little wraps around your leg. You blow it up. I want to sleep really well. I love this little pillow. It's the Nemo Pillow pillow. It's got a little layer of foam, and then it blows up on top of it. I love this thing. Little waterproof bag, in case I need it. And then a little inflation system for the sleeping pad. So that's that bag. And I'm excited that it's all basically the same thing except for some rain gear. And it can all fit in one bag and bring it right into the tent. Set up, tear down, put it back into one bag while I'm in the tent. That sort of stuff's nice. It really does make a difference. This is probably my next biggest upgrade that solves a really stressful problem. I finally got a GPS head unit, and I got the Coros Dura, which, if you know anything about this, it's solar and it just holds battery forever. I just won't have to really worry about battery. I think the whole week that I'll be on the trip, I probably won't charge it based off of my current usage. That's so important. I was so stressed so many times with just depleting my phone's battery so quick. And it's kind of a big deal not to have your phone and then wasting the battery bank to recharge it, and then the battery bank couldn't recharge necessarily my cameras then. This is just going to cut out so much charging. I'm going to probably just power my phone off or put it on airplane mode so it won't waste so much battery. Huge upgrade. And this is pretty cheap as far as head units go. I think it was not even $300. Is it the best one in the world? I don't know because I've never had another one. I think it just does what I need it to do, bike packing, and get me back and forth to the established trail. And I don't have any I don't have a lot of needs except for knowing where I'm going and not losing battery power. Woohoo! All right, so this bag, I love this bag. This gorgeous bag right here is so wonderful. I've been using this already. The fact that I can use it as a backpack is just the best. I fold up the straps, put it in here. This whole doohickey flap extends if you need to carry a bunch of stuff. My goal is not to have every bag stuffed to the gills. It should be pretty stinking water resistant from what I hear. I love these side pockets. I love the organization of, I've got my little mini drone in here. Every time I use the drone, I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm gonna get like, the FBI is gonna come and get me for something. But you just throw it right back in there when you're done. I have to figure out insurance for this in Europe. There's not an easy solution right now, it seems like. And I also have to register it, even though it's under 250 grams. And this little side pouch over here, I'm just doing more camera gears. I got my GoPro in here. I've got my German little charger here, quick charger. Little tiny mini magnetic GoPro mount that I could put under my shirt so I don't look like an idiot all day wearing a chesty mount. Here I'm going to start segueing into the nitty gritty of some of the packing stuff. So if that excites you, keep following along. These are just small little details that I'm excited about that have made a big difference. A long sleeve sun hoodie. This is a Cotopaxi one. Oh man, I run warm and I felt fine with this thing on in some like Michigan humidity in the summer. And it is just, sometimes you just got to get out of the glaring sun that's just like destroying you. I'm doing merino wool, a lot of merino wool. So this is merino wool boxer briefs. The big thing about these is they don't have a seam anywhere on the butt. And I have the Ergon, I think it's SMC Core saddle. I don't do a chamois anymore, and I love it. I have less problems that way. Put a little body glide right on the joint of my cheeks and my legs where they meet, and it seems to work way better than just like a big like diaper holding moisture. Little tiny Germany notebook. I'm going to be studying German for 4 weeks at a language institute. I even upgraded my sandals. These are Zero shoes. They're the waterproof version. They're a little smaller than things I had last year, and space definitely matters. I don't know that they're lighter, but they're definitely smaller. All of this is toiletry stuff. I think it's just average stuff that anyone would imagine. I did get a mini shaver. Here's a mini towel, which is nice. This thing doesn't take up a lot of space. And lotions, a little mirror to check for ticks, body glide, soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant taken out of the big plastic piece and put in a little plastic bag. It's just nice having this all together. Even just that the towel fits in here is great, and there's a little bit of ability for that to breathe. This is the Sea to Summit Airlight Towel. Tiny. Patagonia rain jacket. So I could take this on and off just for even like staying a little bit warmer, because I'm not bringing any warmer jacket than that. Little tiny vest. I love this. I love a vest. I don't like my arms to be encumbered very much. I always roll up my long sleeves. One more like slightly dressed up shirt. This is made by Cool. I am teaching an improv workshop in Vienna before I start my trip. So I should not look like a complete idiot. I'll look like a complete idiot regardless. A smart wool shirt. Another merino wool shirt from a Amazon seller, Merino Tech. It's the same one that made the underwear. Little thin beanie for my bald head if it's cold. merino wool socks. I have 2 pairs. I think I might get 1 more pair. A merino wool buff. Oh yeah, up to 3 pairs of merino wool underwear. Just a fun hat because my bald head deserves not to be burned. 1 pair of shorts with no seams on the butt. 1 pair of pants. And I want to replace these. They do have a little bit of seam on the pocket, and that I had to hike my pants up to not get a burn. I'm not in love with this, you guys. This is my laptop in here in a Cedar Summit bag. It's a MacBook Air. It's okay. I'm just gonna let myself be okay that I'm bringing it because I want to edit video rather than wait a whole month to edit video. That's this bag. Oh, little front pocket for easy stuff like Perel. Oh, these headphones I just got, and these are amazing. These are Shocks. They do not go in your ear. They sit just like outside it. They sound great, and they don't hurt your ear, and moisture doesn't build up. I love these. I love them. I'm going to use them all the time on the bike. I usually don't listen to anything on the bike, but you can hear your surroundings with them on. They actually have some open ear ones that go just like conduct to the bone, but I was pretty happy with those. I know this video is getting long, but it's the nitty gritty details. I did get a mirror last year. Wonderful upgrade. I know this is dumb. Just getting a little zipper wallet I'm excited about. I have an Apple AirTag in here. And, you know, because like euros, they really like have like multiple dollar euros. You get a lot of coins. So it'd be nice to have a little zipper thing that's small and lightweight. Bug spray in here. And then I've got my tent, which is the Big Agnes bikepacking tent. It's got like the shorter sticks. It was a huge upgrade from the tent I used to have. If you've watched some of my other videos, I've talked about eggs way too much. And I don't know if I'm gonna bring this. But it's my little Tokes pot, a 3D printed egg holder, which I'm really excited about, and a little tiny spoon to eat eggs every day for breakfast and just boil them and eat them like European style. The eggs in Europe don't need to be refrigerated. I truly am gonna go out to eat so much and have like pretzels and pretzel sandwiches at bakeries that this is a little silly. And I could, as dumb as it sounds, I could use a little bit of this extra space right here. This whole bottom compartment gets to be just for food. I'm gonna put it in a little, you know, waterproof, in this Osprey bag. And if I have to hang it in a tree for bears, I will. I'll leave my bear spray at home. I think I can't bring it. I'm gonna double check, but I don't think there's a lot of bears where I'm going. And then I have a little back zipper here. I've got a little mini lock, click stick, headlamp, emergency kit, extra battery, a pump, tire pressure checker, and some odds and ends to fix things. And regretfully, a U-lock. I have the BC26R Phoenix light. I love this light. I love it because you can just put a whole extra battery in it. So I always have a second battery charged rather than needing to charge the whole thing. And it's very bright, very bright. So these are the tools I'm bringing with me. Got a little multi-tool, tire lever, little plug thing for the tires, wrench with some thread, some nylon thread, and a chain breaker, sealant, mini tire, tire boot, plugs, duct tape, super glue, bent needles, brake cable, odds and ends, zip ties. This is ridiculous. I don't need to bring this. Just realized that. bike oil, some gloves. I know this is a small detail. Literally a small detail. I upgraded these tiny, tiny little tubes. You get them on Amazon for like nothing now. And this saves me a ton of space over rubber tubes for 29er tires. Yeah, I just I love all these little tiny upgrades. I'm gonna get the Revelate design with a little cockpit, food bag for the top tube. It's got like the silicone container so you can just rinse it out. Other than that, I'm like pretty set to go. I got to pack my bike for the first time to fly overseas. I'm going to put an Apple AirTag in the box or taped onto the bike. Hopefully it makes it there. And I'll give myself a week to bike through Austria into Germany. Post those trips. And man, if I get lucky, I have a flexible ticket, so I might even stay longer. I would love to go down to Tuscany. But we'll see. Thanks everybody for watching. As always, it's so fun chit-chatting, especially I love gear. So if you have anything you want to say in the comments about gear, I love to hear it. I've gotten some ideas from other people, and I'm always just interested in fine-tuning some things. As always, I appreciate the likes and the subscriptions. This would be a really fun summer, and I really want to lean into just like, I've got time off of work and just makes fun bike videos. I love biking so much, and I like the creative process of getting to share something I love. So thanks for watching.